The late hit, kind of, coming from Jackson Subo. Tomáš Knotek getting it started early. Pešek with his 5th assist of the tournament. Knotek with his 5th goal of the tournament. And face-off won by the Czech Republic. Scores 1-0 early after that quick penalty. Vimola running through a lot of pressure. It's a big body. You're not going to get the ball out quite so easily on him. He jogs off. Lukáš Kučera to Pešek. Pešek back to Kučera. He takes a shot, too high, toe drag. Needs to get another shot off the pads of Adam. Turnover in the midline. Stepan Friedel. They got Denis Ingles for Slovakia in on defense. It's usually not what they want. Luckily, a turnover by the Czechs. Pass from Adam over to Patsko. Hidden ball, trick attempt. Shot saved by Marish. The Czechs love to get on fast breaks. Oh no, terrible pass there by Marish. Luckily for him, saved it off the interception from Miroslav Shamo. So the Czechs are going to bring this ball up now. Prohaska to Lascott. Lascott looking. He thinks about it, doesn't take it. Now he does. Tipped. Martin Horvath. Picked back up by the Czechs. Pavel Serk, way off. Jackson Subo finds himself kind of open, has Brian Whitmer on him. Size matchup here. Good defense there by Brian Whitmer. Forcing him to the side that he didn't really want to go. Subo tried it anyway, doesn't get it. Shot way off the mark there by Tomai. Dome takes a shot there. Pavel Serk blocked that one. Tomáš Jek looking for it, doesn't get it. Knotek up the floor over to Lascott. Lascott moves it to Friedel. Friedel's looking. Brings it high. Some good picks there. Look for Tomáš Knotek, doesn't get it. Good pressure there from Knotek and Friedel. Forces the bad pass. Matusz Tilsher can't bring that one in. Looking for Ivan Chernak. He's got a hat trick and an assist in this tournament so far. Bad pass there for Pavel Doshli. Dominik Pešek somehow with the double team there gets the ball, but then loses it once more. Robert Maracek, he's going to run himself almost into a triple team. There's some good pressure by the Czechs. Tomáš Hayek pressuring Denis Ingles. Fake behind the back. Denis now actually gets rid of it. Tomáš Jek takes a shot, doesn't go. They're going to call it crease on Horvath. Maciej Rečníček got a size matchup here. He's going to use it. Pavel Serk to Lascott for a hidden ball trick, doesn't get it. Tomáš Knotek splits, jumps, saved by Branislav Adam. They get this ball to Tomáš Riedlo. And that deflects off the stick of Simon Thome. Kuba Vimola picks it up. He thinks about shooting that one. But now he's going to stay on, set some picks. Yuri Lascott. Lukáš Kučera. Gets a pick from Kuba Vimola, takes a hit in the back, falls, recovers. He had the give and go. Jirka Laska had him on the give and go. Was looking for Peszek instead. Misses both. Now Subo, we're going to bring this ball up the floor. Alex Simons loads up, takes a shot off the pads of Marish. That deflects out to the boards. Sam Postma. He finds Simons. Shot saved by Marish. Whitmer on Postma, great matchup. Seemingly Postma kind of holds him down there. And I believe that will be the call. There's a check to the back of the head as well. Peter Pasco getting away with one there. Hold on Sam Postma. Peter Pasco getting away with a check to the back of the head.
Holding, number 23.
So the second power play opportunity for the Czechs. They got a goal off of this very early in the game, and they get another one. Tomáš Prohaska with his third goal of the tournament. With the assist from Tomáš Knotek.
Goal for Czech Republic, number 27, Tomáš.
Prohaska's third goal, Knotek's third assist of the tournament. 2 penalties, 2 goals for the Czech Republic. 2 power plays, 2 goals, excuse me. Tomaszek almost coming up with that one, doesn't get it. They move it over to Vimola. Zivchak looking for something. Mathieu Barak. Bad pass there. Friedel loses it, kind of bats it to himself, loses it again. Subo now on the run. Has Friedel playing defense on him. They're going to get a holding call on Friedel. Martin Horan kind of getting away with the slap check to the face as well. Yep, they are going to get Stepan Friedel with a hold. So it'll be the first power play opportunity for the Slovaks. Let's see if they can capitalize just like their neighbors, the Czechs, have done so far this game.
Penalty, number 16, Czech Republic, holding.
Thomai looking at the top there. Simons and Thomai looking over. They find Inglis. Get a pick from Radomak there. Takes a shot wide right. Off the body of Maciej Reznicek. Haters will say it's unplanned. We know that they had that play dialed in and calculated. Off the body. Oh, that's brutal. Alex Simons with his 9th goal of the tournament. It looks like there's some padding issues with Branislav Adam, the goalkeeper's pads there for Slovakia. Another face-off win there for the Czechs. Jirka Laska finds Peszek. Batted down there by Horvath. Finds Konotek. Peszek to Konotek, a lethal combo. And that's going to be our first goal not scored on the power play. Tomáš Konotek with another one. Early in the first. So the score is now 3-1 in favor of the Czechs. And another face-off win for the Czechs. Peszek has it, finds himself open, shoots it just off to the left. Picked up by Kuchera. Peszek now getting a pick from Doshli. He slips it. Looking for Srk. He finds him. Oh my goodness! The stick check from Miroslav Shamo ends up making the bouncer go right over the head of Branislav Adam. And I believe he's taking himself out of the game, even though that wasn't his fault. Oh, you hate to see that. And if I could see the replay again, I believe that was assisted by Dominik Peszek, his third assist of the game already, and it was. Wow. Oh. I feel bad for Branislav Adam because that was definitely not his fault at all. And the way that this concrete bounces, you get something weird like that to happen, and all of a sudden it's 4-1 early in the first. Simons now has it. Shot taken, saved, picked up by the Czechs. Martin Suta off to the races. Oh no. Not the best shot in the world, but took it anyways, and turnover. Slovak ball. Shot taken, deflected. And this one goes over the midline, but it was a reset. Simon's working, finds his way in front of the cage. Maciej Reznicek finds Jan Skokan, the MVP of the game versus Poland, where the Czechs won 28-2. Dominik Peszek from the assist from Jan Skokan. Peszek with his 8th goal of the tournament, and he's currently sitting at 8 goals and now 7 assists. He has 4 points on the day already. 10 minutes into the game, it's 5-1. I don't think, the way that both teams played the Germans, I don't think the Slovaks were expecting this to happen. Kuba Vimola wins another face-off. Finds Friedel. Doesn't take the shot. Brings it up to Whitmer. Friedel has it again. Defended by Peter Patsko. Big slap check, big miss. Friedel off the post. Picked up by Subo. Pavel Srk with the body check. Slovaks wanted to hold, they don't get it. Subo lets it rip off the hand of Marish. Postma picks it up. Wow, what a face dodge. Behind the back pass too, so fancy. Dennis Ingles lets it fly, gets deflected right into the stick of Marish, but they have Tomáš Hayek streaking, and he is lethal one-on-one. Lovingly nicknamed Cobra. I'm not exactly sure why, but he is one of the fastest players in the Czech Republic. And he stays on for an offensive shift. We do have a delayed penalty coming. Jirka Laskov from the pass from Kuchera doesn't go. 6 seconds left to shoot. Twister shot by Peszek. Too many men call, or an illegal substitution call for the Slovaks. Their coach is very unhappy. Knotek winds up, brings it over to Doshli. Prohaska to Knotek. Excuse me, that was Lascott to Knotek. Prohaska now has it. Lascott, Doshli to Peshek. One-timer, doesn't go, he picks it up. Prohaska needed a reset. Shoots it right into the pads of Hebert. He came out of the cage, kind of dangerous there. Patsko running the floor. Kind of had Tomasiak. It's a 3-on-2 and a short-handed shot. Off the pads of Marish. Going to stay Slovakia ball. There's 1 minute and 12 seconds left to kill in the penalty. Picked up by Yek. To Radomak. Radomak rolls off Whitmer. Good defense there by Whitmer. Almost getting him into the boards. Yek, good friend of mine, is currently playing with the Salmon Bellies at a New West for the WLA. He's had some good success there. Great one-timer there, saved by Marish. And this one's gonna be turned over. Check ball. Kuchera was streaking. Pavel Sirk with the really quick one-timer. They're gonna wave that one off. That one happened so fast. I'm gonna watch this replay. Excuse me if I missed something on the floor. Oh yeah, good call. There's a really quick handles there, but just not quick enough. Tilsher on Horvath. Barak now working on Pisar. They're going to get a holding penalty on Matej Barak. And with only 16 seconds left in the Slovak penalty, this is effectively a penalty kill and a power play all in one swing. Oh, they're getting 2 checks into the penalty box. And excuse me, I missed the call for a hold and a slash.
Penalty for Czech Republic, number 26 and 17, slashing.
They have it on Matusz Tilsher. So effectively a 2-person, almost 3-person swing here, with the penalty being released right now for the Slovaks. Behind the back pass. Dipping, dunking into the pads. Postma had a good chance there. Marcin Hodan stepped in and out of the crease. They don't call it. Great pressure there by Sam Postma. Jurka Lascott picking that one up, and it's off to the races there. He's going to just roll it on over to Kuba Vimola. Miroslav Shamo thinking about pressuring him, getting a pick from Lascott. He slips it. There's 5 seconds left. They're going to just roll it. There should be a penalty here on Martin Pisar for the way he was cross-checking Dominik Peshek on the backside there. Really not smart. Clearly the Czechs had no ambition to go to the goal. So now the Czechs kill a full minute off of the double penalty, and they get the ball back. Basically, if they hold the ball for this whole time, it will be only 30 more seconds in the 2-man penalty, but it's only a 1-man situation at this point. Czechs this time going for the goal, and they get it to go. Pavel Doshli to Dominik Peshek for Peshek's 2nd goal of the game, and his 5th point, and we are early in the 1st quarter. And now they're going to get a penalty on Subo for something he said. So the Slovaks turned a one-man penalty, being down 1, to now they got a penalty. Wow. This was just really, really poor game management by the Slovaks. And they go early on the faceoff. Whatever game plan they had is quickly deteriorating in the opening 14 minutes of this game. Brian Whitmer looking for Knotek. It's 3-on-3. This looks like a pickup game. Knotek strips the ball. And the Czechs get another look at this. And because there was penalties that were happening at the same time, it did not release any penalty off the goal. So both Slovaks still in the penalty area, as are both Czechs. Off the post once more. Stepan Friedel. So it'll be, in 14 seconds, it'll be a 5-on-3 for about 50 seconds. Now it's 5-on-3. Pavel Sudik. Streaking Matej Barak, doesn't get him. They find Friedel though, he loses it on the cradle, and that will be a shot clock violation. Czechs running a lot of pressure. The Slovaks had too many players on the floor. And the referees don't see it, even though like every Czech player was calling for it. Slovaks get away with another one. That would have been a penalty shot. All righty. Interesting first quarter, 6-1 in favor of the Czechs. And we'll be right back after this first quarter break here at the 2022 European Box Lacrosse Championship in Hanover, Germany. Be right back.
Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
Welcome back, lacrosse fans, to the second quarter of the Czech Republic versus Team Slovakia. The Czechs are in red versus the Slovaks in white, and the Slovaks are now down 2 guys as they have 2 penalties happening at the same time. Great defensive pressure there. Brian Whitmer and Kuba Vimola picked up by Jan Skokan, and now they're off to the races. Jan Skoken and Tomáš Hayek. Hayek, very fast player, but Sam Postma, number 23 for Slovakia, is also lightning fast. So they wanted to press that opportunity. They don't get it quite so easily. Jirka Laska to Tomáš Knotek. Knotek has a hat trick already. And the Czechs are now up 7-1. And that will release one penalty. Or that will release both penalties. Oh, I believe the other penalty had just released. Zivchak had initially won the faceoff, but picked up by the Czechs. Prohaska to Kuchera. Kuchera moves it to Doshli. Laska to Prohaska. Prohaska finds Doshli. He finds himself open, shoots it. Wow, really close shot there. Doshli to Kuchera. Kuchera down to Prohaska. Laska. Sevic. He finds himself open, shoots it. They're going to get another penalty for Slovakia, their 5th of the game. Oh, excuse me. That's going to be on Lukáš Kuchera for a hold. Tomasiek to Inglis. Inglis to Tomaj. Tomaj to Simons. Simons to Postma. Back to Simons. Over to Tomaj. Simons has it now. He has 9 goals this tournament already. Postma loads up, shoots it off the top bar. What a rip. Sadly for Slovaks, they don't get that one. They need it. Simons to Tomaj. Inglis, he's got a big shot. Simons fakes it, moves it down to Postma. Some good defensive pressure there by Martin Horan. Tomaj finds Simon on the crease. Good slides there by the Czechs to disrupt that shot. They got Tomáš Hayek going. Intercepted. Tomasiek back to Tomaj. He loads up. Off the rebound, Simons had a chance to get that. Kind of took a swing on Maras. Polak taking some offense to that, as did Martin Horan. Miroslav Polak heading to the penalty box, as is Martin Horan and Alex Simons. So I believe with 3 guys in the penalty box, it should be a penalty shot, if I'm not mistaken. Hearing a lot of friendly chatter on the benches. Doshli and Ridlow figuring out what the deal is with the referees. Let's see what happens. It's going to be Slovakia ball. 4-on-3. Okay. And now a word from our sponsors. Okay, interesting. 4-on-3. 5-on-3. But the Slovaks have somebody in the penalty box, so I don't know what that's about. Tomáš Hayek running the ball up the floor. Czechs are trying to kill this penalty. Down 2 men. Lacrosse going to just toss that one into the corner. Out comes Hebert. Picked up by Subo. And I heard a lot of talk from him to the Czech bench, so I'm curious to see as this game progresses how the Czechs respond to his trash talking. Sam Postma taking that shot. Doesn't get it. Lukáš Kučera coming out of the penalty box now. Usually an offensive weapon on the floor, so curious to see how he does on defense. And good pressure there. Subo throws a lot of fakes. They find Postma on the crease. He dives. Call it crease. Didn't go in the net anyways, but good look there for Postma. Kučera to Knotek. Got a 5-on-4 scenario here. About 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. And the Czechs release one more, so we're back to even strength. Tomáš Knotek with like a fake toe drag shot. He's saying something to the goalie on his way out. You can tell these guys play each other a lot by their friendly conversations. How's the wife? How's the kids? If they're talking to Kučera, he's 16. They're like, hey, how's, 11th grade Czech going? Brian Whitmer finds Barak. Barak takes a shot, doesn't go. Nice save by Hebert. Prohaska with a nice strip check on Riedlo. Barak almost picked that one up. Radomak finally brings it over to the midline. Shamau brings it back to Radomak. Radomak getting a big check from Zivchak. Finds him on the roll. Maciej Reznicek versus Zivchak. This is battle of the big boys. Zivchak loses that one. Patsko on the backside. Terrible pass there by Barak. Thomai intercepted, and now some more bad passes. And Jan Skokan finds himself with the ball running the floor. Bit of a hectic minute there. Czechs looking to slow down. Dennis Inglis, usually an offensive player, found himself on the defensive end. Nice shot there by Loscott, saved by Hebert. And they find Martin Horvath. He finds a streaking Sam Postma. Bad pass goes way over Postma's head. Uncharacteristically ugly lacrosse from these guys. Shot, goal by Dom Peshik. Finally stopping the bleeding of what was a very messy minute and a half. Stepan Friedel with an assist to Dominik Pesek, who has 6 points so far, 3 goals, 3 assists. If you have the time, check out my article for Inside Lacrosse, written in collaboration with Steven Stamp. Shout out to Steven Stamp. Wish he was here commentating alongside me. Wish him all the best. But I wrote, there was a lot of veteran stars in the Czech Republic that had quiet days against Germany in day one. And I mentioned, you know, there was 4 of those players that had a total of 10 points. And I mentioned in the article that usually 10 points is reserved for one Dominik Pesek game alone. And here we are, 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter, and he has 6. So maybe he read my article this morning. Kuchera now, Prohaska. Prohaska over to Dashley. Moves it down to Kanotek. He wants another one. He doesn't get it. Rebound almost found it. Ivan Chernak was looking for some help. Taking a lot of pressure. Sam Postma. He's going to work on Matusz Tilscher. Great body positioning by Tilscher. Tomasiek. Takes a spin. Takes one-handed look at the goal. Gets stripped as he does it. Picked up by Dashley. Cobra. He takes a rip. That one almost goes. Heber comes out of the cage, throws behind the back to Filip Moravchik. He takes a shot off the pads of Marish. Picked up by Skoka, and he could throw it behind the back. Tomasz Hayek not paying attention. Matej Barat going to pressure. The inbounds there. Simons had Inglis. Inglis gets hit in the face. Jan Skokan saunters into this one. Behind the back pass. Was looking for Loscott, missed him. Loscott now open. Flips it to Skokan. Skokan behind the back, shot just off. Loscott picks this one up off the rebound. Suboch for the Slovaks is going to stay. Oh. That shot was really nice. Almost went. Subo was chilling at the other end with Brian Whitmer. Brian Whitmer overwhelmed by this 2-on-1 from Subo to Simons. Hebert makes the pass anyways. Trust Subo. Subo somehow comes up with the ball, and then on top of that, dishes it to Simons for the second goal for the Slovaks. Scores now 8-2 for the Czechs in red. Kicked out on the faceoff. Tomasz Kanotek handles it. Wow. Mimola almost had it. I thought he stepped in the crease a little bit, but guess not. Kuchera to Prohaska. Prohaska finds Dashley on the inside. Dashley loses it on the check from Maracek. Bad pass to Kuchera. He finds it off the rebound. He finds Kanotek. Kanotek fires it into the chest of Hebert. Some pressure there by Lukasz Kuchera. He's going to take a cross check from Martin Horvath. 10-second violation. Looking to press that quick advantage. They don't get it. Kuchera, oh, he had a lane to go. And they give it over to him. He almost gets himself to the middle. They got Miroslav Polak defending him, and that's a big size matchup there. Polak, a big, strong defender. Prohaska's got to let it fly. Doesn't. They're going to call a push. He has the ball. They stop the play, but they give him a new 30 seconds, so they can't complain too much. Polak is a legend. I love that guy. Shot, goal by Pavel Dashley. for the 9th goal of the game.
Goal for Czech by number 10, Pavel Doshny.
And the Czechs seem to be making another statement win. They lost by 1 in the final minute and a half, basically, against the Germans opening night after the opening ceremony. And they beat the Germans by 5 in May. Polak takes a rip, and that goes in! Miroslav Polak with his first goal of the tournament and the 10th of the day for the Czechs. As I was saying, the Czechs beat the Germans by 5 in May at Germany Lacrosse Convention for the gold medal game. And the Germans, in front of their home crowd for the European Championships, beat them by 1. And I mentioned to some people I feel bad for the next opponent of the Czechs, and sure enough, Poland took a 28-2 beating yesterday, and now the Czechs 10-2 on the Slovaks. Seems like maybe the Czechs just needed to shake off some travel rust, I guess. Postma following Vimola. He gets it. Great strip there by Sam Postma. But he dove into the crease. Didn't score anyways, but really great defensive effort there by Postma. Marcin Hodan cleared the ball. Dangerous pass from Peszek to Kuchera. Loscott now trying to get to the middle. Peszek to Kuchera. Oh, they had the goalie move, and he could have. Dancing, kind of being held there. Subo was kind of holding Kuchera. He had a good offensive look there. Better save by Hebert. Subo to Simons. Simons to Yek. Yek jumps, shoots, and scores. Tomasz Yek with his 5th goal of the tournament. Alex Simons now has his 3rd point, 2 goals, 1 assist today, putting him at 13 points through 2 and just under a half game so far. Score is now 3-10 for the Czech Republic. Jan Skokan. Tomáš Ridlo, Jan Skokan working. Ball stripped by Jan Skokan on the body check. Matej Barak gonna pick this one up. Tomáš Yek looking to do the same thing, doesn't strip the ball this time. Knotek looking for somebody. Finds Doshli, he's got a good pick from Sirk. Kind of a moving pick. They get away with it. Knotek with his 2nd assist. Pavel Doshli with his 2nd goal. Doshli with 2 goals and an assist today, putting him at 10 points in the tournament. Knotek with 3 goals, 2 assists, putting him at 11 points for the tournament. So really full stat sheet from the Czechs. Subo picks this one up. And a nice and even face-off battle between these two teams. Big body check there by Dom Peszek on Subo. And the 3 Slovaks are definitely going to have, oh, we're having some fun here. It looked like there was a penalty called, but a Czech had picked the ball up with 3 Slovaks around, and I don't think they were going to shy away from the opportunity to make the Czechs feel that. Some discussion is happening. Looks like they're going to put Martin Horan into the penalty box. And they're also going to put Jackson Subo into the penalty box as well. All right, 5-on-5 ball. Prohaska to Kuchera. Kuchera feeds Lascott. Lascott almost gets that one to trickle into the goal. Wimmer on Shamo. Picks that one off. Shamo slips and falls. Knotek drops the ball. Knotek fires it anyways. He still kind of had Brian Whitmer. Knotek is just going to settle for getting all his guys on the floor. Prohaska looking. Prohaska does it all by himself. His second of the game and the 12th goal for the Czechs. Now up by 9 on their neighbors. With 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the half.
Number 72, Tomáš Prohaska.
Locked in on a face-off battle. Oh, that's a big check, seemingly to the face. Little tennis racket pass there. Kuchera gets stripped at the last second by Moravchik. Big body check there. Zivchak on Kuchera. Dushley spins his way in front of the cage. Dances to another goal. First half hat trick for Pavel Dushley. I believe the pass was from Mathieu Barak. Face-off violation on Zivchak. Struta down to Lascott. Lascott looking, finds Sirk. Sirk gets himself all the way. Wow. Stepped in the crease through a triple team pressure. Shot the one-hander. Moravchik working, finds Postma. Postma finds Thomai. Inglis takes that shot. Off the rebound, Simon gets it. Shoots it in the stick of Marish. They're going to say in and out, even though he did not step. He did not step. Some fun with Brian Whitmer and Dennis Inglis. Polak and Reznicek, they're going to step in, have something to say to him. The Czechs and Slovaks in their native languages have a pretty good understanding of each other. I know Whitmer speaks a decent bit of Czech, but maybe wouldn't understand everything that would go on in these tense moments. Peshek to Prohaska. Prohaska lets it fly. I'm getting attacked by bees in the booth. Day 3 of this. Loscott over to Prohaska. Prohaska to Peshek. Peshek to Kuchera. Kuchera steps, hitches, shoots it, scores. Nope. Off the backside, excuse me. Guy playing without his helmet. That should be a penalty if I'm not mistaken, playing without the equipment. So a Slovak had a helmet on the floor, and the referees are awarding a timeout to the Czechs. Oh, there's going to be a lot to discuss here, so I'm going to just come back to you when I know some more. All right, so we're back, and I believe they did just award the Czechs a timeout. No penalty for the Slovaks. Tomáš Knotek from the pass from Tomáš Prohaska. Shot and a goal. They pulled the goalie. They had 6 on offense. Knotek with a 4th goal in this half. Prohaska with his first assist of the day. Czechs now leading 14-3 with 1 second left in the first half. So I have to say I am surprised based on how both teams played against Germany. The Slovaks only lost by 4, and the Czechs lost by 1. I'm very surprised to see an 11-goal difference here in the first half. And that'll do it for the first half, so we'll be back right after the break. Once again, this is the 2022 European Box Cross Championships in Hanover, Germany. My name is Garrett Gossaron. Thank you for joining us. And, oh, there's a little extracurricular. Oh, gosh. I don't speak Czech or Slovak, but I can hear it. How are the kids? How's the wife? Good to see you. Happy to be here. All things of that nature. All right, 11-point lead for the Czechs. We'll be back after the halftime break. My name is Garrett Gossaron. Thank you so much for joining us. See you soon.
Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
Great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. One game isn't enough.
Hello and welcome back, Lacrosse fans, to the second half of the Czech Republic versus the Slovakian team. We have had a very intense first half, and I believe that that is going to carry over into the second half as well. Scores 14-3 in favor of the Czechs. Dennis Inglis trying to cut the lead down to 10. Saved by Marish. Missed a rebound by Struta. Radomak slips and falls. Looks like a wet spot there. Whitmer and Reshnicek there, kind of pushing the pace. Pass to Kuchera, pick from Whitmer. Prohaska, Kuchera. Knotek back to Kuchera. Face dodge. Slap from Radomak. Dashley winds up, has to let it fly. Knotek with the pressure on Martin Horvath. Intercepted by Cobra Hayek. Knotek shoots and scores. His fifth of the game. Tomáš Hayek with the assist from the interception. Great defense there. 12-point game. Another drop stick. I think that's the second face-off in a row. Zivchak has lost his stick. Barak to Peshek. Dances, dips, and dunks his way to a 13-point lead. His fourth of the game. Matej Barak with his second assist of the game. And let's see if Zivchak loses his stick once more on the faceoff. Martin Hodan facing off for the Czechs. Zivchak keeps his stick and wins the faceoff. Sam Postma. Kubi Vomola going to flick that off the back of the wall to Marish. They're going to say that's in and out of the crease. Jackson Suboku now with the ball. Over to Postma. Simons. Who's it to Thomai? Thomai flips it, looking for Chernak. Doesn't get it. Martin Struta has Kuchera. Small advantage here for the Czechs. Great defense there by Tomasiek. Shot saved by Adam. Knotek was looking for the sock trick of goals, and he almost gets it there once again. Shoots it wide right. He kind of had his foot over the line. Prohaska thought he wasn't. Over and back there. Radomak has it. Inglis looking for a hidden ball trick. Bad pass. Turnover. Picked up by Kuchera on the run. Shoots. Misses. Ball now near the midline for Whitmer. Back to Witt. Kuchera now. Kind of having trouble with his footing. Finds Barak. Barak off the top right bar. Perfectly top right. What a shot. And a reset here. Barak comes off. Pavel Sirk on the floor now. Whitmer coming off as well. Loscott to Sirk. Sirk hits it off Adam. Reset. Prohaska now for Whitmer. Running a 3 lefty unit here for the Czechs. Kuchera loads up. Wide left. Kuchera, another one. This time off of his ball stop in his head. And this one goes out towards the boards. This could be a messy ground ball. Picked up by Kuchera. This one flicked way high, kind of out of his stick. He's kind of shaking his head at that shift there. Running the ball up the floor now, Martin Pisar. Flicks it up to Alex Simons. Inglis to Chernak. Shot, was thinking about taking it, Thomai. Now over to Simons. Simons face dodges, kind of gets himself open, was looking for Tomasiek in the center, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Going to be picked up by Kuba Vimola. Over to Tomasz Hayek to Tomasz Prohaska. Prohaska to Peszek. Down to Doshli now. He got a nice pick and roll from Knotek. Knotek saved by Adam. Textbook look from those two. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? And around the world from Tomasz Knotek for his 6th goal, the sock trick. Are you kidding me? Let's see this in all angles, please. Wow. Are you kidding me? With ease. Oh my gosh. Dirty. 16-3 now for the Czechs. Jackson Subo picking that ball up. Moves it to Postma. Postma looking to use his speed. Sivchak loses it. Tilsher now. Gonna slowly move the ball up, give it to Skokan. Skokan flips it up to Kuchera. Kuchera finds Serka on the crease there, cutting. Behind the back pass to Prohaska. Prohaska shoots, misses. Bad pass there. Resulting in a turnover. Check ball. Peszek getting a... Oh my goodness. Some good screen there. Screening action by Knotek. Hits off the crossbar up and into the rafters, so 30-second reset. Knotek finds himself open once again, takes a shot. Loscott with a one-handed pickup finds Knotek. He jumps, he shoots, he misses. Peszek looking for the one-timer. This one's good to go. Peszek's 5th goal, 8th point. 8 points for Knotek. I need to see this replay to see who had the assist. Jirka Lascott.
Dominik Peszek.
(18-3), just over halfway through the 3rd quarter. Kind of looked like Zivchak went early. Chernak losing his stick. Now calling for the ball. Bad pass, gets the rebound off the wall. Reznicek playing defense on him. Struta coming to help. Zivchak. Subok wanting that ball badly. Tomasiak loses it. Gets his own rebound. Finds Simons. Simons going to load up, take a shot off pads of Marish. Picked up by the Czechs. Reznicek getting some good pressure from the Slovaks there. Radomak runs all the way through the middle. Finally finds Ingles. Ingles looking for something. It's a pick from Yek. Passed it all the way across the court there. He gets Subok behind cage. He looks for Radomak for a one-timer, doesn't get it. Martin Hodan finds himself on the floor. Tomáš Hayek now. To a good offensive shift for the Slovaks, the first that they've had in a while. Jirka Lascott, nice pick from Tomáš Hayek. Peszek now, almost with a one-handed catch and shot. 10 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Push. Check ball. Peszek finds Dashley on the pick and roll. Trail check by Riedlow. Strips it. Zivchak kind of loses it. Kuchera finds it in the middle. Peszek looking for the give and go to Kuchera. Horvath picks this one up. Gets it to Thomai. Thomai running the floor with Shamo. Over to Postma. Ingles now. Tip by Vimola. Chernak falls on the floor. Simons can't get this one. And Jirka Lascott with a free look at the goal. Puts it in! Unassisted Jirka Lascott with his first goal of the game, the 19th for the Czechs. And there's 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Czechs up by 16. They're making these statement wins saying that their loss to the Germans was a fluke and going to be hard pressed for that to happen again. Great defense from Martin Hodan on Subok. He's warding. They don't call it. He lets it rip anyways. Nice pass to Marish there as the shot clock expires. Whitmer finds Dashley on the cage, dancing. He shoots, he scores. Brian Whitmer with his 3rd point of the tournament, first of the day. Pavel Dashley with his 4th goal, 5th point, and 12th point of the tournament so far. Kubavimola kicking this out to himself off the wall, finds its way into Peszek's stick. Peszek to Kuchera. Kuchera hitches. Moves it to Vimola. I know Kuchera's itching to get a goal in this one. 3 goals, 3 assists, and delivers a big hit on Peter Patsko. The 16-year-old Kuchera. Knotek with yet another goal with the assist from Kubavimola. I hear Brian Whitmer on the bench saying this is the best I've seen Tomasz Knotek play in a long time, and I mean 7 goals, 2 assists speaks for itself. Seemingly every shot he's taken is going into the goal. Zivchak winning yet another faceoff for the Slovaks. Horan. He had a goal at Gerlaxcon against Germany, if I'm not mistaken, and boy, was he excited. It was fun to watch. Great guy, too. I love seeing him score goals. Hayek on Postma. Fast versus fast. Postma wins that battle, and now they're going to call, hopefully, nothing. But just fix the goal, get the game going. Yeah, that was incidental. Just a turnover, as it should be. Knotek back out there, maybe wants an 8th goal. He might get it right here. He does, are you kidding me? 10-point day for the 21-year-old. Sensational effort.
Goal for Slovakia, number 21, Tomasz Knotek.
And that will do it for the third quarter. The score is 22-3 in favor of the Czechs. I believe that last assist was by Jan Skokan as well. And as we head into the third quarter break, Czechs up by a lot in a very physical, intense battle. My name is Garrett Gosser, and this is the 2022 European Box Cross Championship in Hanover, Germany. We'll be right back for you.
We're never satisfied. We're never satisfied. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game. Great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done. Better isn't a destination. It's a journey.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
Scored a goal, made a save.
to Slovakia. Scores 22-3 in favor of the Czech Republics in red. The Czechs in red, not the Czech Republics. Face-off win by the Czechs. And as usual, some intense, oh my goodness, an interception by Barak. He flips it over to Kuchera. Kuchera, I know, is dying to get on the scoring sheet today. Prohaska, the assist attempt from, oh wow. Wimmer almost like tennis racketed that one in. Rademak is gonna get a push call. Oh, it's gonna go for Pisar. So another power play opportunity for the Czechs. I think at this point, Knotek has 8 goals. He'll probably go for 10. And they really have to respect his shot today. Sirk, tipped there by Riedlo. Adam runs out, gets it. Wrap check by Pavel Sirk. Reznicek finds Knotek. He might as well just fire from there. Knotek to Prohaska on the power play, 23-3. Knotek now with 11 points on the day. Peszek with 8, Prohaska with 4, Dashley with 5. The most for the Slovaks is 3. 2 goals, 1 assist for Alex Simons. 1 assist, Jackson Subok. Tomasiek, 1 goal. Nice face-off win. Peszek. Kuchera off the mark again. The Czechs have just now about doubled the Slovaks in face-off wins. Lascott looking for something. Kuchera having a really hard time catching and shooting today. Usually pretty reliable. Dashley gets this one off the wall, and they're going to give a penalty for a slash to Kuchera. So power play opportunity for the Slovaks. And the Slovak body language is poor. I understand you're down 20. We've all been there. This is, you know, just the first time I'm commenting on it, but not the first time I've noticed it. Would have thought they would have had a little more swagger coming in, only losing by 4 to Germany. Shorthanded goal attempt here. Barak flips it up to Hayek. Hayek, lethal in transition, as I mentioned earlier, and he gets one to go. Barak with his hat trick of assists. Hayek with his first goal of the game. He's sitting at a very consistent 1 goal, 1 assist average for 3 games. He is now at 3 goals, 3 assists on the tournament. Cobra, so fast. What a flip pass there as well by Barak. Violation on Zivchak. Still shorthanded for the Czech. Pisar on Sirk. Nice face dodge. Flips it over to Sirk. He takes a big hit from behind. Pisar used his legs to wrap Sirk while he was on the ground. Subo is sending Sirk a big cross check as he gets up. Sirk a bit slow to get off the floor now. Subo staying on the floor. Radomek drops it. Moves it to Simons. There's 10 seconds left, both in the shot clock and the penalty clock. Shot saved by Marish. Evan Chernak had some room on the floor, and coming out of the penalty box is Lukasz Kuchera, and he's going to run this ball down. Over the one-timer attempt for Brian Whitmer doesn't go. Dashley going low through the double team, now triple team. Somehow keeps the ball. Moves it to Kuchera. He kind of has Whitmer on the far side. Look for Dashley instead. Loscott now in transition. Polak to Kuchera. He was looking for an inside look. Jurka Loscott has time and room and scores. Kuchera with his first assist on the day. Jurka Loscott with his second goal for the day.
Goal for Czechia by number 18, Jiri Loscott.
That goal is going to bring us to 25-3. We're just about halfway through the fourth quarter. Want to take a second to European Lacrosse Federation for the running clock rule. Prohaska to Peshek. Barak taking a lot of abuse there in the center. They find Prohaska on the far side. Subok now with Knotek. Great defense there by Knotek. Postma steps into the crease. They're going to give a penalty for Barak for a hold. I don't know about that. But it doesn't matter what I know or don't know. So game clock is showing 6 minutes and 58 seconds left running time. Czechs are up by 22.
Penalty, Czech Republic, number 26, holding.
Tomasiek there with the ball. Moving around, working with Thomai. Now Simons down to Postma. Postma back to Simons. Yek. Thomai. Down to Ingles. Ingles finds Simon on the far side. He had that spot open, he just missed. Polak, shorthanded now, running through the pressure from Ingles and taking it off the wall like a champ. Now throws a nice behind the back pass to Reznicek. And they're going to have a little fun coming off the floor together. Kuba Vimola does not lose the ball very easily, so they, shorthanded, will have him carry. They give it up to Loscott. They look for Peshek. Lukasz Kuchera running back for the defense as the turnover happens in order to prevent the fast break. Czechs are very slow to get all four guys out there in transition. Luckily for them, Tomasiek loses it. Brian Whitmer snags that one. Oh, Simons and Whitmer having a little fun. Whitmer's chin strap came unbuckled on that one. Whitmer also going for his reaction to the hit from Simons. It's check ball, concurrent penalties, so it should stay check ball. Running clock, I mean, these penalties are going to run out. I mean, there's 5 minutes left. Let's just get it over with. So the penalty should be releasing for Mathieu Barak as the play officially starts. Now we're going to stop the clock with 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the game clock.
Penalty, Czech number 40. Rubbing, 2 minutes. Slovakia number 97.
Mathieu Barak is released officially. Should be they're sending a white in home now. I am very unsure of why. Whitmer got a 5-minute major, actually, off of his reaction for the Alex Simons high hit. Okay. So it's 5-on-4 for 3 minutes, but there are two. I don't know what the second Slovak is in for. But okay. No, the major's wiped now for Brian Whitmer. And it should restart at the end of the next 2 minutes. I don't know. It's a 22-goal difference. Let's just play. Okay, there we go. Oh, my goodness. Now we're taking another time. I think they're putting the major back on the board for Whitmer. My professional opinion, who cares? Let's get this show on the road. I think both teams would enjoy that. All right, game is restarted. Amazing. Thank you for your patience. Prohaska to Loscott. Loscott back to Prohaska. Shovel pass over to Peshek. Back to Prohaska. Finds Serk. One-timer. Doesn't go. Kuchera. Loscott. Prohaska running this three-lefty strong side. Shoots it. Only had about 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Oh, and Riedlow loses it. Reset shot clock for the Czechs. Loscott to Serk. Serk to Prohaska. Prohaska shoots it. Stripped by Riedlow. Peshek finds Kuchera. Kuchera one-times it into the foot of Adam. Subak on Loscott. They are short-handed. Do they score here? No, they don't. Polak open. He's got Reznicek on the backside. Doesn't pass to him. Some good defensive pressure there by Pisar. They get it back to Peshek. Loscott Prohaska, back to Peszek, back to, oh my goodness. So easy once the goalie's fully moved, huh? Tomasz Prohaska with his 4th of the game. Peszek now sitting at 9 points of the day, 5 goals, 4 assists. He's at 20 points in 3 games. And for whatever reason, the clock is not running again. Matej Barak looking for Serk. Tipped off by Polak. Polak with the big cross checks on Pavel Serk. Zivchak unable to get this ground ball. Barak finds it. Kuchera now finds Peszek. Back to Kuchera. Kuchera misses. He's having an uncharacteristically bad shooting day. I feel like he's just in a bit in his head there. Horan on Postma. Postma gets himself to the inside. Canadian shot. Almost went. Radomak almost had the rebound. But unfortunately, like the rest of this game, has not gone the Slovak way. Struta. Prohaska. Laska. Knotek has 8 goals, probably won't get to the 10, especially with that miss. Back to Knotek. Behind the back shot by Dominik Peszek off the feed from Knotek, who's behind the goal. Knotek with the cut. They're going to say that was a shot clock violation. Czech ball. Dennis Inglis running the ball up the floor now. He might want to use his body on Pavel Doshli. He spins. He does. Shoots it wide left, way off. Pass go to Yek. Yek back to Inglis. Inglis finds himself in the middle again. Saved once more by Marish. Postma working on Barak. Great pick, great behind the back feed. Radomak stepped in the crease. And they're going to just sling this ball up to Cobra. Cobra can't pull it in. Pavel Doshli's there, though. Nice fake. And that'll do it for the game. The final score 26-3. Czechs take it over the neighbors. There's the Slovaks. In what was a very one-sided, physical, and intense game. Czechs move to 2-1 in the group play. Slovaks 1-2. And that'll do it for the first game here at the 2022 European Box Cross Championships in beautiful Hanover, Germany. My name is Garrett Gosford. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll catch you on the next stream.